Hey guys, this is Xer99. Today I'm just making you a quick video, you guys. Everybody out there, I'm telling you, everybody out there loves Subway. Subway is so popular. And this is Xer99. I'm telling you guys, resist the urge to go to Subway. They used to have a pretty decent deal at $5 for a foot long, which they haven't had that for a while now. But even if they do, I'm telling you guys to resist the urge to go to Subway and pay them for their sandwiches. Instead, what I'm telling you guys to do is research the grocery stores around where you live and go to their deli and see what you can get for about the same price. Here, I go to one of my local grocery stores here in Nampa, Idaho, where I live, and I go to Winco Foods and I buy a all-American deli sub for $5, $4.98. Okay? Now, I want you guys to look at this and compare this to your most recent outing at Subway. Now, the good thing about Subway is that, you know, they put the lettuce and tomatoes and onions or whatever you want right there. So if you gotta have everything perfect and you gotta have everything right now the way you want it, sure, spend the extra money. But if you're looking for value, okay, if you're trying to crunch pennies and looking to feed your family, look at your grocery stores and look at their delis, because this is what I'm talking about. Here is a $5 sandwich, okay, that I get at my local grocery store. To compare this, let's take a look at it compared to a 2-liter of soda and show you how big this thing is. This thing is at least as long and as big as a Subway sandwich. But here is where the difference is. Okay, sure, I'm not going to get all the lettuce, you know, and 5 billion tons of lettuce, which I hate at Subway anyway. You can come home and put a little lettuce on it if you want anyway, and slice up a tomato. It's not going to kill you. Alright? But anyway, let's take a look at this and just see where the value's at. We definitely got our bread covered here. But this is the meat on this thing. Look at this. We got roast beef, we got turkey breast, we got ham, we got cheese. You know, you're going to have to put some mayonnaise on here. But look at this meat. I'm telling you guys, I bet you that this meat on this thing is more meat than we got in a $10 Arbys sandwich. I did the Arbys review for a Meat Mountain, okay, not too long ago, which had a lot of different kinds of meat. Now, the Arbys thing had a little bit of brisket and a little bit of prime rib and stuff like that on it, but it also had the ham and turkey and cheese and everything just like this one. So real quick, let's go ahead and measure this meat and see if the $5 sandwich, the meat on this thing is more than what we got at Arbys last month when I did the Meat Mountain for half the price. Let's take a look. I'm curious now, but I'm just telling you, this is a ton of meat, guys. Alright guys, I went ahead and got my measuring bowl. It's zeroed out now with this plate on here, and we are at 0 ounces. Now on that Meat Mountain, I'm going to go ahead, and I think it was probably about 13 and a half, 14 and a half ounces of meat and cheese together. Let's see if we got this on this deli sandwich at our local grocery store for half the price. I'm just telling you guys, this is a ton of meat. I want to try to keep it intact so I can put it right back on. But it's pretty long. Let's see if we can beat that. 14.65 ounces. Now, as you can see, there's nothing else on here. There's no mayonnaise or anything, but I wanted to go ahead and take that off anyway so I can go ahead and mayonnaise both sides of my bread, make this thing yummy. But maybe the meat quality may not be quite as high or, you know, tasty as Arbys or whatever, but again, we're talking half the price, guys, and we're talking about more meat. Granted, I don't have chicken strips, which I didn't really like the chicken strips of the Meat Mountain anyway. The breading and stuff like that, it just didn't go well. But you can see for half the price I'm getting a good deal. I'm actually beating the meat and cheese content that I got at Arbys, I believe. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys a way to save money if you're out there looking at going to Subway for dinner. Look at your local grocery store in your area instead. See what you can do. Thanks so much, guys. This has been Xer99. Have a good one.